Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Opposite Sides of the Spectrum. If you are new, I am Lauren.
And I'm Tiara.
And I think we're going to jump right into...
Do you have a question?
I did, but I thought you had a question, so you can...
That question is... We're going to have both of the questions, so you can ask your question first.
My question was... What is the most important form of intimacy? And it doesn't matter what relationship, like family, friend, romantic, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a good question. I like spending time with people. Like, I physically like seeing and talking to people. Now, I don't want to be glued 24/7. But I do like physically like people taking their time out of their day to like see me or talk to me or, spend time with me. So that is my favorite form. And always, like friendship, family, romantic relationships. So that is my favorite form of intimacy.
I think for me it's just intentionality that's really important to me. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I think intentionality is just important, just being intentional in whatever you do. So, yeah, that's my answer. But yeah.
What's crazy is I wouldn't say quality time is like the top of my love language, but I do like when I spend time with people. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's what I like. And then, okay, so my question is just a silly question because there's been like this thing, y'all, we're in the sun. The sun is like beaming. But there's been this thing going around on the internet all year about like how many times do people like bathe and what's like a normal amount, air quotation marks, because apparently what I thought the normal amount is not the normal amount. But there are people that think it's okay to bathe once a week or once a month. And look, you do you, but I'm not bathing once a week or once a month. That's crazy. And I just don't understand how we got to this big like debate over it this year. Like, I feel like this year has been really prevalent of people being like, I don't bathe as much, or like just talking about hygiene, I guess. That's been going on a lot on social media this year, which has been very, very interesting. And very interesting to learn that like a lot of people don't think it's normal to bathe every day. Like, a lot of people don't think that's normal, which is crazy to me.
What were you saying? I mean, I know what you're saying, but oh, you were asking how many times I bathe?
Yeah.
Probably like 7 times a week.
Every day.
Oh, every day. Like one. Well,
no, like your answer would be every day, basically.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. The citizens on patrol. So we're recording outside again because we thought it'd be nice. And this episode is just like, I'm not gonna say a random episode, but a random episode.
Yeah, it's just like a plethora of different things.
Yeah.
So
We have some snacks. Do you want to do snacks now?
yeah, we can do snacks.
Okay, snacks. I actually haven't eaten all day. Random tangent. I had to go into work at 3 a.m. and I have to go to work at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I also have not eaten all day. I meant to get something from work and then I didn't want anything for work. Then I meant to eat after work and that also did not happen. So the snacks is my little lunch right now. But we are having dinner today. Are you excited for the dinner?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell the people what the dinner is? Do you know
Um,
what the dinner is?
I think it's some fried chicken and some lamb gyros and some fries and salad. So it sounds good.
I made it. I was very happy to cook. I haven't like cooked in a while, so it was nice to like cook something. These are milk duds. These are not for the tasting. These are a gift for somebody. But it was in my snack bag. Well, let's awaken our taste buds. So last week, or a couple of weeks ago, time just is running together for me right now. Me and Lauren went to the dollar store to get different like snacks and candies to try. Now we're gonna go like to like an Asian store and get it, but we just have not had the time to do that. So these are, so Lauren likes sour candy. I'm 50-50 with sour candy. It just depends. But these are the sour wedgies. Sour wedgies.
They're warheads.
Ah! See? It's like with sour, it's like that initial taste is super sour. And then it gets sweet. Are you trying to find a specific flavor?
Yeah, but it's fine. I think I got the
Oh, thank you.
pink lemonade.
Yeah. I don't know what I tried. I feel like I tried watermelon punch.
It's good, yeah. I like it. It's not really sour to me, but it's good.
It's sour at first. Not you saying it's not sour. Okay, this is sour taffy. I think this is actually gonna be sour.
It wasn't sour to me. I don't know. Yeah.
This is tolerable for me. It's real sour at first, but it gets sweet.
It just tastes like chewy candy. I don't taste it.
So we got a mystery flavor. Just so y'all know, mystery flavor of candies is most likely, yes, it's really just like, so when they make candy, there's always like a little bit at the end of the batch or when they're changing the machine or whatever they're doing. So mystery flavor is just them putting all that together and like pulling it some more so it's white, because mystery flavors are usually white. And that's mystery flavor. It's just a hodgepodge of leftover candies from production. So that's most likely what your mystery flavor is. Companies find a way to sell us stuff that we wouldn't buy necessarily. Try sour apple. I'll try the mystery flavor. I'm scared to try green apple because I feel like it's gonna be Oh, this mystery flavor is orange. It tastes like I'm eating a candle. It's chewy. Lauren's still trying to chew. You gotta have some jaws, so chew through this candy. I don't think that was super sour either.
It was a little more sour than the other one, but not really.
Maybe they're coming down on the sourness in these candies. Okay. I think we should try this before we try the grandma candy. The Werther's original. These are so good.
I don't think I like that, but
Okay, so we got this in the store. These are scrambled gummy sizzlers. It comes with a mini pan and 2 gummy eggs. And you place the sizzling candy powder in the pan, place the gummy in the pan, squirt candy gel on top, and enjoy. This looked crazy, so we were gonna try it.
I think candy is good.
I had to chew that candy too much. I didn't like how much I had to chew. I like these though. These sour Reggies are kind of good. I just don't like that initial. The initial taste is just.
If y'all like sour, y'all, that's not that sour.
If you don't like sour like that, I think you would like it. Okay, here's the egg.
Oh, this is two of them.
Okay. And then it's giving like, okay. It's giving like Japanese candy. Have you ever had Japanese candy?
Not really.
So, me and my sister as kids, we were obsessed with these Japanese candy kits. And it's basically, it's basically what it sounds like. It's a candy kit. So, you basically make the candy or whatever it is. We should do one of those. The next time we do snacks, we should definitely do a Japanese candy kit. Because those are actually kind of fun.
Hey, can you do the things I can see them?
Oh, yes. You follow directions. I was just finna do something.
Right, place the sizzling candy powder
In the pan. Okay. So the candy goes down first. It kind of looks like Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna taste something about some. Oh yeah, it's Pop Rocks.
And then place the gummy egg in the pan.
I love the way Pop Rocks feel.
Ugh.
It's crazy. This is very gelatinous. Ew. I don't know about this. Is it sizzling? Oh! Yo, it's sizzling.
You want to do some ASMR?
Right.
And then squirt the gel on top and enjoy.
The ketchup? The candy ketchup? It literally says candy ketchup. So Lauren is going to enjoy this.
You can open it.
This is just ASMR at this point, yo. We're trying to open this candy ketchup that is super for sale. I have to use it on my teeth. Okay, we're gonna put the candy ketchup on here for to follow directions, but I'm not feeling this candy ketchup. And it is hard to open also. I just use my teeth because I could not open it. Okay, I'm still here in sizzle.
I'm not trying it.
Lord,
So,
here.
I'm just going to eat the egg.
I'm gonna try to open Lauren's candy ketchup. There you go. Oh, I brought some napkins. I'm glad I brought napkins. How are you feeling about the viscosity of the candy ketchup?
I don't like the texture
I don't,
at all.
I don't like the texture of anything, eh? So I'm gonna do this like a shot. I'm just gonna go all in. I'm scared.
Go ahead.
I'm scared. Okay. It's still kind of popping. All right, y'all. Wish me luck. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Just spit it out. Is it that bad?
It's the texture. Oh. Okay, I like the Pop Rock. But that gummy egg, sorry, the Pop Rock's attacking me now. The Pop Rocks are good. The gummy egg, it's the texture for me. That texture is awful. Lauren is scared to try it now. You gonna take a bite? Why are you licking it like male? The way you're licking this egg. You look afraid. See, that's immediately no. Lauren said immediately no. Go ahead and put the little egg in the box. Scrambled gummy sizzlers.
It's a no.
It's a no from us. Yes. Mainly because of the texture. I feel like it just tasted like candy. But the texture, that texture was awful.
That's why that candy doesn't do good.
That was a horrible, horrible texture. And then we're going to end off with some cookie butter creams. Some Werther's Originals. It's a nice caramel candy, as y'all can see. A nice grandma candy.
I don't really caramel like that, y'all.
10 out of 10. Lauren, what did you give it? Not you. Lauren gave it a 0 out of 10. That's why I just went ahead and took that candy from her. She's not going to.
I don't like caramel like that.
I love me some caramel. Like around the holidays, there's more like caramel-esque things. So I love this time of year for the food. You like the winter for the outfits. I like the winter for the food. Cause it be too cold. Like today is hot, and I was actually mad it was hot because I'm like, it should be cold right now, and it's not. But I'm also glad it's not cold.
I'm gonna eat more of this sour.
These cookie butter creams, I might take down that bag tonight. That was so good.
That was not good.
And then I also brought my cake jar.
You don't have fingernails.
There you go.
Not cut mine, so they're not.
I also brought my strawberry Oreo cake jar, which I haven't really sat and ate yet. I actually sat and ate my Oreo cake jar, and it was so good. Yeah. I'm like, this is so good. Would you like some cake, Gordon?
Sure. We'll make some cake.
It's very crumbly. Yeah.
This is a big piece.
I thought that was a small piece.
Gotta clean my mouth with that nasty. Scrambled egg.
I forgot I left this out, so I'm like, why is it warm? It was good.
It is good.
I said it like I didn't make it. I have a funny story. So yesterday, I was FaceTiming my mom, and I was showing her my cookies. And she was like, where'd you get those cookies from? I said, from me. These are the cookies I make. And she was like, oh, those look like you bought them from somewhere. Like, your packaging is so professional. So I just thought that was hilarious. Because I'm just like, it's my cookies. It's what I make.
That's cute.
So that was just really funny.
I mean, I thought she's seen them before, though.
Maybe. My mom don't be paying attention. So she could have seen him before, could have. But we'll never really know. But we also wanted to do like a light-hearted episode because of the recent election that happened. I'm just sit out and mind my business for the next 4 years. I am, as a black woman, as a queer woman, I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Who is y'all?
The people that voted that man in that office. I'm gonna let y'all have it. So, good luck.
I mean,
I don't have anything to say about
I
it.
should be concerned.
Yeah.
Lesbian, but I already, like, y'all, like, I know my mood has been off in this episode, but it's just so much stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So bear with me on that. But I don't even care. I know that's bad to say, but I don't.
I feel the same way. I'm like, I did my part. I did what I needed to do. And honestly, I don't think either outcome was good.
Yeah.
But it just seems like the people that were elected are just really like, we're taking away women's rights to their bodies and we're taking away LGBT rights. Like, that is like on the forefront of what they're trying to do. And it's just frustrating.
Which there's more important things to be, like global warming, maybe.
The homeless problem we have, and I'm finding out why we have a homeless problem, because it's literally not affordable to own a home in America at all. So it's like there's more pressing issues than what people choose to do with their time, do with their life, and do with their own personal bodies than what the laws y'all trying to do. Like, how about we make groceries cheaper? How about we raise minimum wage? Because $7.25 is crazy. That is still minimum wage to this day. It's insanity.
That's not gonna help. You're gonna have to have 2-3 jobs.
Yes. So we can work on solving the homeless problem, because we are having a homeless problem right now. Like, so me and Lauren actually went to Austin at the same time, but we went to 2 different schools, and we actually didn't see each other a lot or talk to each other when we went to Austin. But I didn't notice, like, yeah, you would see people in Dallas, like in downtown, standing on the street here from time to time. But when I went to Austin, I'm like, oh, this is really a homeless problem. Now today, when I go to downtown Dallas, I feel like I'm in Austin, because it's getting worse.
But it's not just here. It's like in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
it's bad, and people. I think it's really sad that people get arrested for feeding the homeless.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, officers will arrest homeless people if they're sleeping like on benches. That's why they've made benches like where there's like things in between, so you cannot sleep on those benches.
Which is horrible.
So,
which is terrible.
It's just really sad and just disheartening, especially if it's not just trying to prioritize veterans, but they serve the country. They're on these streets, and it's just
a homeless veteran should not be a thing.
That's
it like literally and actually should not be a thing here. Like, and I do think that's crazy that like you can go literally give your life for this country and you come back and they're just like, good luck.
And the veterans insurance and medical is not good. It's not.
None of the insurance here is good. That's also what they need to fix. They need to fix the insurance.
But the veteran insurance is like the veteran hospital is horrible. And I say that because my grandfather went there his last few years and it was not great. But it was free. That's why they went.
No.
So
I know I was talking about this candy. Now I'm eating it. The sour wedgies. But yeah, I personally think there are more pressing issues than what people choose to do with themselves, their bodies, their life, their own personal things that truly and actually don't affect you. Me being gay does not affect you. So it just is what it is. So, and then that man got reelected in Texas. The man that left us to freeze to death got reelected in Texas. And everyone that reelected that man, I want y'all to know he would let us freeze to death, literally to death again, because people were actually freezing to death while he went to Cancun. So, let me be nice because I was going to say something crazy. The people that voted for him again, don't be asking for no blankets when we freeze again. Because that's what y'all chose. That is my nice way of saying what I really want to say, but I'm not going to say that. But yeah, none of the elections were great.
I mean, I feel like voting is always picking a lesser evil.
It is.
Like, of course, nobody's going to align with you 100%. That's just life. We're all different people, but there's really not a good balance, I feel like.
Yeah.
And everything's just about the money, as we all know. So, there's
Like,
just a lot of... I mean, that's a pet peeve of mine in my personal life and just in general of making empty promises to people that you're not going to keep.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what the government does every day, but yet some people still are fooled by these empty promises that I don't understand. So, that's why, like, yes, I do my due diligence in voting. I pick... And that's the thing to think, too, like, when I was watching this video of this lady who cut her therapist off because of who she voted for.
Yeah.
I think she brought up a good point. Like, when you vote, do you just think about yourself or do you think about other people?
I think about myself. I just think about myself as well when I vote. But I don't want to vote in a way that means it's taking rights away from other people. So me voting for myself does not mean I have to put someone else down.
Right.
But I feel like some people, when they vote for themselves, they feel like they have to put other people down. And one of the reasons some people were like, oh, we're going to vote for the orange man that's going to be back in the White House for the next 4 years is for money purposes and like taxes and stuff. And honestly, I wouldn't care if he was in that house. And that was his whole thing, was money and stuff. But I think what really bothers me about him specifically is all the anti-women and anti-LGBT things that are about to happen. Yeah. That is what's scary. Now, if that wasn't a factor, I really wouldn't care who won. Yeah. That's the only reason I cared who won or not, because that is a big, big factor.
Yeah, it is a fact. That's why I say, like, I know I should be caring, especially since I want children, and I'm nearing 30, and I know there's no biological clock, but as women and people who conceive, y'all know how it is. So, that is something to think about in the next few years. Insurance my job actually covers for certain things, which is really nice. So I do have an option that way. I think they give me like $15,000, something like that.
$50,000 is nice, but it's still not enough.
It's not, but it's something to start off with. So I'm very appreciative of that. But once again, you just don't know if that's going to be taken away. Like,
unfortunately,
they just passed a law, like I think this week, of how they're now allowing classes to teach like the biblical
yes.
in the classroom. And I think that should be, once again, a parental and a child's choice. Like, you just can't.
Everybody is not Christian here in America.
Yeah.
There are people that have different religions. There are people that have no religions. And I just feel like it's just getting to a point where people are forcing Christianity onto people, and I don't like that.
Like, as a Christian, like, I feel like when it comes to the schools, for one, they don't be teaching stuff correctly anyway. All those tests we passed, we probably should have failed. That's my logic, because I don't trust the school system to teach my kids. I know I don't have any kids, but I don't trust the school system in how they teach. Yeah. So that's my concern about it too. Of just like, they could teach anything that might not even be true. And where are they pulling this information from? Like, that's why I just feel like when it comes to, sorry, I don't know why my thing keeps. It is, but I don't know why. When it comes to who you are as a person, it's like people want to control how you are as a person, and that's something that I just don't agree with. Yeah. Like, you don't have to force anything upon anybody. Let people just figure it out for themselves, and then they can go from there. Or if they have questions, But I just don't trust the school system in teaching. Like, whenever I do have children, that is going to be the big thing of figuring out how I want, if I'm going to homeschool my kids or put them in another program that I'm not putting them in public school. I don't think. Like, I do still want my kids to be social with other children. Like, yes, that is still very important, but I do want to find a better system for teaching my kids, future children.
And it's not just like, and that's another pressing issue that needs to be more addressed, is there should not be such things as school shootings here.
Yeah, that too.
That should not exist here. And I think it's really heartbreaking when I see videos of like parents being like, I bought this bulletproof backpack for my kid because if something happens, I want them to be safe.
Shooting vest.
Yeah, or I bought a vest for my kid, or I bought my kid a cell phone because I want them to let me know, like, if something happens. And it's like, sending your kid to school is scary.
It is. And also for teachers. My mother has been a teacher for over 20 years. And sometimes when I hear a shooting, I'm like, okay, was that my mom's school? Especially if it's in Texas. Like, is that my mom? Like,
right.
Or she'll, text like, oh, they had it locked down because of a threat and all that. So it is very concerning. It's like it's like your family or friends, whatever, going to like, and they a police officer, like, something is a dangerous job.
Yeah.
That it shouldn't be. It should just be for kids to be a kid.
Teaching should not be a dangerous job, but teaching is a dangerous job.
It is a dangerous job.
Which is crazy to me. And it's crazy to me that, like, so I work in the food industry. And when I watch, so every week, the money people come and they take the deposits that we made and give us change and do all that. I think it's crazy how money is more protected than children here in America. When you go to the bank, I feel safer in a bank than I do in an elementary school. And that's sad. That's like really, really sad.
Yeah.
So,
because there's really like 5 companies that's just running everything. Like,
that is also true.
Really, if you really look at it, it's just a few companies, and under those companies, it's everything else. But it's really just 5.
That's very true.
It's a very few billion-dollar companies like that just run everything. That's why the gun laws have not been changed here, because a lot of money is involved. A lot of rules are through these companies. This government is ran by basically rich people.
No, it literally
is. That.
It's not about protecting kids or protecting people. It's about money.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see what happens over these next 4 years.
Yeah.
There is something I wanted to shout out that one of my friends sent me. It's called Trans Santa. That's what they're called on Instagram as well. It's like Angel Tree, but for trans people. So
which is nice.
You can buy them gifts, or you can donate money. Like, some people, they want money donated for like top surgery and stuff. Or like just gender affirming surgery, or gifts, or like, unfortunately, a lot of trans people are just struggling right now, and I know they're struggling even more about how this election just went. So I definitely wanted to shout them out. We will definitely put them in our bio, so you guys can go check it out. And please donate, even if it's like $5. Like, I encourage everybody to donate something or buy a gift from somebody's registry, because it's really hard for people right now, but it's really going to be hard for people in the LGBT community. And it's going to be harder for trans people, because unfortunately there are people that don't see trans people as people. And at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're literally all the same species at the end of the day. So it don't matter. Like, we shouldn't treat each other like crap. More is chewing. Did you get more taffy? What flavor did you get?
What cherry?
The cherry was really like I was fighting for my life a little bit. I know you don't think it's sour.
It's good.
That cherry was a little too intense for me.
That's what they're going. I don't know if my taste buds are changing on.
You need to get we should try the warheads, like the little gumball warheads. I think those are too much. Like, I can't eat those. I can't get through the sour coating to get to the candy. It's too much.
Those are good.
Not you saying they were good.
I love sour candy. I don't eat candy a lot, so this is the most I've eaten in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be flossing my teeth too.
No, for real.
But yeah, I was thinking about doing something like giving back to the community this year.
Yeah.
I've given away a lot of clothes this year, y'all, but actually just like participating in something like, and of course, like if you go like in Walmart, they have like angel trees,
right?
too.
Yeah.
So there are like a lot of other options too out there, because it really is just a time of like.
A lot of people are struggling right now.
Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of people are hurting.
Yeah. So this is definitely a time to pour into wherever community you're in, or even if you're not part of that community, just step in where you can.
Just let's pour into people, period, point blank. So, my notes almost flew away. Oh, Lauren, the music.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do
We didn't. We went on our tangent, didn't do the music.
So I've been listening a lot to this song called "Once." I think their name is pronounced Dua Salih.
Okay. Are they American or are they like a British singer or something?
I don't know. But I really do like that song of theirs, and I love their voice. It's very unique. It's very different. So I would say check it out. Check out some of their other songs, but
why do you like that song? I know you're a lyric person, so
I mean, it's a relatable song. I mean, it's just talking about being involved with somebody you should not be involved with. Like y'all, all the songs I like, you already know it's gonna have a common thing to it. It's gonna be one of the three. And basically, it's just talking about how every time she goes to LA, she be basically hooking up with this previous lover that she dealt with, and she knows that it's not gonna work long term.
Right.
But she keeps messing with her anyway.
It's like if I can't have you in the way I want you, then I'll just take what I can get.
Like that's why the song is called One, because. Like she wants it, she wants it to work out, but she knows like, okay, I need to move on, but it's like I'm gonna still get what I get out of this situation. Right. And the other person's kind of in the same boat too, like they know it's not gonna work out either, but I'm gonna still entertain it.
Right.
So that's what the song's about. And it's, like I said, it's a really short song. It's like 2 minutes, 40 seconds. But I really like the live version, and a lot of people don't sing well live anymore. They just lip sync. So when I find an artist that actually can sing live, that's great. So yeah, just check out her stuff, and it's in the community. She's here, so
nice.
That's cool.
I think it's funny you brought up that there are some people that don't sing well live, because I think that is like, and I don't want to say it's an issue. Like it's not an issue, but
it
yeah,
is
like.
An issue. If you can't
a lot of people can't sing live, and there are people where I'm just like, I would not go to their concert because, like, yeah, you sound great when you have the recording and the yes, but when I go to a concert, I expect like a show. I expect you to sing,
not just lip sing.
Right? Because I could have just listened to the album at home for that.
Or if you're gonna lip sing, at least be doing a lot of dancing or something.
I still don't even, for me personally, I still don't think it's worth going to a concert if they lip sync. I don't care if it's Beyonce level production, dancers. I don't care. If you're not going to sing for real.
Okay, what about like, because I know you, like as a singer, you have to watch out, especially if you're on tour for a year, your throat.
Okay, that's different. Because I went to the TDE concert in 2016, 2017, 2018. Whenever they went on tour. I don't remember exactly when. But SZA only sung live in certain cities, which I get. I understand. Luckily, she sang live in Dallas. So we got to see her sing live. But like if it's something like that, and I get that she was also mixed in with rappers. And yes, you can rap every week, but you can't sing every week. I get that. I totally understand that. But if it's like I'm going on tour and every single one of my dates I go on tour, I'm lip syncing, it's a no. It's just
because she already messed with her voice really bad.
That's
like,
true.
5 years ago, she strained the mess out of her. She almost lost
her voice
completely. So I understand why she was taking precautions this time around to really keep up with your voice, because that's something that's really hard as an artist, because your voice is an instrument, and it's like you have to maintain that and that's very hard to do sometimes.
So. But okay, we have a few different things. We picked some things. We might not go through all.
I
of
didn't
them.
even do the dating thing either.
I wrote Dane, D-A-Y-I-N-E. Y'all, my notes literally just flew away. We in the elements. Okay, do you want to talk about the dating? Do you want to introduce the dating topic that we have?
Sure. Well, I'll do the dating thing, and then I guess we'll jump into the dating. But basically, the dating advice I had for this week.
Oh, you have advice for us?
Well, I haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
So
I'm listening.
I guess it's just me. Let me see what I wrote.
Because I started dating unexpectedly, so let me listen to Lauren's little dating advice to see if it applies.
Hold on, y'all. This is motorcycle drama. It's starting to get
busy.
It is starting to get busy over here.
Because we were actually, they coming over here. Can y'all chill blasting your motorcycle music? All right, keep going.
That's a whole other motorcycle coming.
That one's louder than that one, though.
Y'all, as you can see, we told y'all it's gonna be a very random episode.
Yes.
And it's very random today.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm glad. This is like a random tangent off thing. I actually, y'all know, kids be irritating. I like seeing kids outside.
I do.
Yes, I do. Not on their phone, not on a tablet, not on an iPad. They just out here, just being outside. Yes. I do like seeing them. They can stay away from me, but I like seeing them outside.
Yeah. That's why she.
Yes.
That's all she has to do.
I mean, I have the capacity for temporary kid time. If I had to wake up every day for the next at least 18 years of my life to a child, it's a no for me. That is not appealing to me. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm gonna be the fun, rich auntie that when y'all want a date night, you know, you want to get connected with your partner again, bring the kids over for the weekend, and then I give them back. That's what I like about the aunt duties.
You return.
Yes, there are free returns.
But the dating process is pretty simple. It's just to be clear about your expectations and boundaries and what you're looking for in a relationship. Because I think some people think they're on the same page and they're not on the same page, or they're on the same page, but things change. They don't have no follow-up conversations or anything. So it's just kind of like, well, I thought we were in agreement. So that's just kind of my advice for today. Just ask yourself personal questions when it comes to dating, and just, once again, what you're looking for in a relationship. Because people should be asking what you're looking for. If they're not asking, then that's also a red flag.
We're too old to be going on dates and saying, what is your favorite color? We're too old for that. Yeah. Like, be intentional about your questions. Yeah. And be honest and be intentional. And communicate a lot. Feel like you're over communicating. I feel like a lot of people either don't or under communicate. I like over communication.
So that's best. It's better to know than to not know.
Right.
So yeah, that's my advice.
Advice to the people. Well, life has been lifing for me when it comes to dating. I've learned a lot from the relationship I'm in right now. And I've also learned, yes, Lauren is masculine, and Lauren has also, shown and taught me things just about people that take pride in their masculinity. But seeing it from a friendship perspective versus a romantic perspective is very, very, very different. And it's been nice to experience healthy masculinity, like in a friendship, and also experiencing it in a romantic relationship. So that's been really cool. It's been different, and it's definitely been an adjustment. Not an adjustment in like a bad way, but just an adjustment for me of like, okay, this is how I deserve to be treated. Even though I've never been treated like this before, this is how I deserve to be treated. And I know, like, in my friendships, I get the treatment I'm looking for, but it was just very different, like, in a romantic relationship, actually getting the treatment I know I deserve. So, and it still took me adjusting. Like, even though I feel like I'm mentally prepared for it, I still had to adjust to it actually happening. So, that's my spiel.
I am not in a place today, right now. Yeah, so I am not.
I didn't think I was in a place either. But I feel like if it's, and I know this sounds cliche, but when it's with the right person, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
And especially because, like, we also communicate very well. Like, I feel like we over communicate, which is nice. So the communication is really good. So that's also really nice.
No, it's the kids, yo. They're playing some football. So I was looking at them. But yeah.
And did you want to tell your story? You have lots of stories.
I guess I'll start with the apartment situation. So I moved about a few weeks ago, and it's like I liked the other place I was at, but I did not like management.
Yeah.
So that's why I moved, and I hired a realtor, and I looked at probably a good 10 to 15 like places to rent out. And the place that I really, really wanted was already taken. So I went with my second option. And like the place was nice. Like when I toured it with Taylor. So hey Taylor, if you're listening. Like they were actually putting in new appliances and they were redoing a lot of the they're just redoing a lot of the remodeling the place. So it looked nice, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's right next to my job. It's a cool area. So I'm like, okay, I'll just choose to go here. The first red flags was definitely when I was applying for the place. Like I should have just stopped then and just stayed at my parents for a little bit. But they were just asking. I sent in all the documents, and then they said I got accepted on a Saturday. But I only had 2 business days to do this and that, and they're not open on the weekends. So that was not fun. And then they were also asking, like, is there an email that they could email my job to confirm I work there? And it was just a lot of things. Like, okay, I'm not buying a home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm renting. Why is this process so difficult? And, like, yes, it is a townhome.
I've never heard of anyone asking for that form while renting. Now, I've only rented apartments, but the job verification form is new to me. I've never heard anybody asking for that.
Yeah, so they were doing that. And then I sent the lady, like, the email that they told me to send. I sent all documentation. Then she said she didn't get it. And that also was a red flag because she did get everything. She was just acting a fool. And so my realtor had to step in and email her. I was like, hey, Lauren, she's saying that she didn't get this. And I'm like, that's a lie because I sent all this information. So I had to keep playing email tag with this lady. And then we got past that. And then when I was calling to set up like my gas and all my utility stuff, they were saying, oh, this apartment has like a gas leak. It hasn't been turned on in like 19 months. So you're gonna have to get a city inspection before we can turn on the gas. And this place, I need gas for like the heat and all that. So I was emailing the property manager, and she was saying, oh, well, let me get back to you to see what to do. And then literally the next morning she said, oh, we're not taking over, we don't own that property anymore, so you need to reach out to your new property manager. And the new property manager told me that they weren't even taking that property until November 1st, and this was like November, like this was
the end of
October like 26th or something, so they still definitely own that property for a few days. So that was the issue that I had. And then I kept playing phone tag with, okay, are y'all going to schedule somebody to come out? Do I need to schedule for somebody to come out? Do I need to get out of my lease? And that too, when I looked at the lease, it looked off to me, and I didn't sign it right away. Like I was sitting down to my realtor, I called my parents, I was just calling everybody to see what I need to do, because for one, it was only a 9-month lease, and they did not tell me it was a 9-month lease, which now I'm glad I didn't get out of there. But they did not tell me it was a 9-month lease. And then also, just some of the requirements was kind of crazy. Like, if the I think it's a smoke detector. If management comes over and it's beeping and you didn't fix, they'll charge you like $30 to $50 to fix it. So just stuff like that. And then there's also 3 different addresses for this one property, so that's why everybody was so confused. So when I ended up calling them back, they were like, well, the gas was actually on at the beginning of this year, so you don't have to do the city inspection, which I mean was nice. So I'm like, okay. So the next problem is when I went to go get the keys, the lady was saying, oh, did you turn on the electricity? Because the people came by to clean. There was no electricity. I'm like, I called them last week, and they even told me that it was going to be turned on today.
Yeah.
I even called them to change the address, because I know it was very confusing. So I called to before, like a week or 2 before I even moved in, to get all that situated. So the electricity was not on, but I finessed my way to get the keys still.
You did?
Technically, she was not supposed to give me the keys until the electricity was on, but I needed it because I already started moving, and I had other people helping me move. So it was going to be really hectic trying to rearrange all that.
Yeah.
So
you were in there for like 30, 45 minutes. I'm like, if I got to go in here and act crazy for her to get these keys, I will.
But I ended up getting the keys. I called the electricity. They were saying, yeah, because it was a Friday, and they were saying, we can't turn it on until Monday. So I stayed in my parents over the weekend.
Which was a whole nother story. That itself is another story, y'all.
So much has been going on, I forgot what I said. So she probably knows more than me. But I drove to my apartment Monday morning. It was bad traffic because I moved to Plano. Y'all know Plano is
North Dallas.
I was already in North Dallas, but I just got deeper into North Dallas. So
super North Dallas, and Plano is big.
Plano is really
Plano
big.
is huge.
I didn't know how close I was to Garland until like yesterday. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, I'm really, really on this side. But anyway, so I called them on my way to the apartment. They said, oh yeah, the electricity is still not going to be on today. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's Monday. Like, I need the electricity to be on. Right. So I was arguing with the people. I told them they need to give me a credit because this is ridiculous. So they're going to give me a credit. I've been asking for a lot of credits this year, y'all, apparently. And it did end up coming on that day, like around 2 in the afternoon, which I was happy
It scared
about.
you?
It did scare me because it just came out of nowhere. I kind of jumped a little bit. But the other issue is that this apartment is not clean. Like, if I show y'all some of the pictures that I've taken before I had to deep clean, and I still am not even done deep clean. Like, I still want to mop and Lysol the floors, all of them, because it's hardwood on everything, which is nice. I don't have to do a carpet, but
it's really got to scrub.
Especially the kitchen. The kitchen and the bathroom was really, like, the cabinets were disgusting. And my thing is, she was saying, well, the new property manager was saying that the cleaners, whatever, did not clean until that like morning, like at 5 or 4 in the morning. And I'm like, y'all had this property for over a week.
Yeah, and they knew you were moving in.
Yeah, there was no excuse, because I came up there to talk to her about the whole issue to get out of the contract. Yeah. And she was saying that, well, because you signed under them, we have to honor what they did. So there was really no loophole unless there was a gas leak or I wanted to get an attorney involved. There was no way out of that contract. So, and she was saying, yeah, there was no electricity, so they were cleaning with some lights, some flashlights. And stuff. They could have cleaned in the daytime. Now, I will say my townhome does not have good lighting.
But they still could have cleaned in the daytime with the lights.
They definitely could have done that. So that it's just... that's why it's taken me a lot longer than I wanted to get everything in place, because I've had to do a lot of the back cleaning that they should have already did. So I took the pictures because they're not about to charge me a cleaning fee when I already had to like deep clean the mess out of this townhome. Yeah. So y'all, that's the issue I've been having, and then just I have to get a lock for the gate. And then I did get a lock.
I'm like, we're going right now to Walmart to get a freaking lock.
I got a lock for the gate, but my dad wants me to get like a doorbell in both the back.
Oh yeah, you should.
Door.
You can get like it's a stick you can put under your handles or like but you should definitely get a doorbell because your neighbors. I'm sorry, Lauren, your neighbors are weird. Yeah. They're weird.
Yeah. And that too, they're just very nosy when I moved in. Like they literally opened their door to see who I was, and I can just tell it's a very small knit community. And there's like a lot of kids that stay in those townhomes too, because I see them, because I've been going to the library and stuff. But y'all, I'm moving out at the end of July, and if y'all know, July is already a lie. So.
July is a lie, yes, ma'am. I don't know why it's like when July hits every year. Something crazy happens, and it just doesn't stop.
It's just the end of the year. That's why July, I hate July. I already don't like the summer, but July.
And July is also when it starts getting hot for real.
And I hate the heat. So yes, but I mean, I've kind of gotten things situated. I'm working on my bed frame, which I still have not. I'm almost kind of done. I just been doing a lot of my schoolwork and all other stuff, so I really haven't had time to dedicate to it, but I'm going to dedicate it tomorrow to do that. So
I have no comment about her bed frame. No comment.
The
refusal to sleep on your brand new mattress.
And it's just stuff all over the floor now, so I don't want to sleep on it until it's put together. I don't like sleeping on half stuff.
I love that.
So that's why I've been sleeping on my couch, which is fine. So I haven't had an issue. But yeah, that's what's pretty much going on with the apartment. And then there's just a lot of other stuff going on just internally with me and just
life.
Yeah, it's just not a great time for me right now, y'all. But I'm hoping that things do get better when I go back to therapy, whenever that's gonna be. I want it to be soon, but with new insurance, y'all know how that is. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out
what's the best
plan and all that. Being an adult is not fun.
It's ghetto. Being an adult is. They claim you get to do whatever you want to do.
You don't have the time to do what you want.
The time or the money. If I could do whatever I wanted to do, I would have my business, and I would go on a week-long vacation every month. That's what I would do.
I definitely be traveling a lot more, just working worldwide if I could have it where I wanted. But yeah, y'all, it's just your 20s is just a journey in itself, and I think I'm gonna be glad when my 20s are over, because I really have not had a great 20 experiences. So I'm just ready to be done and move on.
Do you think you've learned from them though?
I mean, yeah, I've learned, but I just
I know it sucks. It really sucks going through something, but something I've learned when I go through something that really sucks a lot is that I can look back at it whenever it's over and be like, okay, this is something I did learn from this or take from this. Yes, it sucks when you're going through it. It sucks a lot, and you don't want to be positive when you're going through something, which I get and understand. But hopefully when you look back at this, you'll be like, okay, this is what I learned from this, so I can move forward.
It's just that healing is not a linear
No, it's
process.
not.
And I think I'm learning that it doesn't matter how many conversations you have. It doesn't matter how much you process it. Sometimes things just happen to where it's like, okay, this is what it is, and it's just going to take a minute to heal from certain things.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to get back into therapy. I was not trying to end therapy soon, but that's why I say, y'all, I just cannot catch a break. So it's just, I think I'm just at my wit's end, and I know I've just been very short-tempered with people and very curt. So I'm trying to check my attitude, but when I'm very just in this mindset, it's hard to change that. So I'm trying to do better and not just shutting down, but I just want to shut down so bad. But I'm trying.
Even if you take a day to shut down, don't shut down forever. Sometimes you just gotta shut down, and that is what.
And I just like to stay moping all day, and I can't do that either. So I'm trying to do better with my mental health right now, but it's just,
and your mood.
It's just taking a hit. It is what it is. Anyway, what is next on the list?
The wrap up, because y'all know I was saying I was happy the kids are outside, but they are distracting me so much right now that I'm ready to go.
Not you ready to go.
I like how Lauren just ignores it. I can't. I literally can't ignore it. That's all I've been hearing for the past 30 minutes. Just these kids.
They're just being kids. We can continue, y'all.
What?
We still have some stuff.
We can do one more topic, but y'all, I can't.
Okay, well let's do this one, because this one looks fun.
I didn't know you was in the mood to do this one.
Let's do that one.
So me and Lauren made a smash or pass list, but just
of random characters.
Yes, characters. Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
Oh, isn't that his wife?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she definitely she definitely be turning you every way but her stretching.
Turning you every way to lose this guy.
And she had another kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was mom of the year.
Kim Possible.
I like Shigo.
Shigo, yes.
Kim Possible's not cute to me, but Shigo was fine.
If Shigo was real in real life, you would date her.
Yeah.
She's a villain.
She deep down, she's not a villain. Nobody just starts out as a villain. She has. I love women that's a little rough around the edges. It is just what it is. And that's something I thought about too. Somebody being funny is not in my top 5. Of course I want to have a good time with you and stuff, but being funny is not
So being funny and goofy is not in your top 5.
No.
It's definitely in mine. I love it.
Well, you're a goofy person,
yes.
so I understand why. But it's not that I don't like I do like it, y'all.
Yeah. But it's not your top. If you have to do your top 5 qualities, that's not.
I'm just very attractive, very sophisticated, very type A type.
I was gonna say stuck up and uptight, but sure.
What?
You like them a little uptight, a little bit, a little wound up.
That's because they rough around the edges. They trying to they still very cute and they're rough around the edge. They like a pie. That's
the rough around the edges. They little.
It's not perfect, but it still tastes good.
I am screaming.
So yes, it's her attitude.
Okay, let me see the one that you found, cause Lauren went on a deep dive.
It's at the bottom.
Vixen. If you're a DC fan, you know who Vixen is. I'm not a DC fan like that. Okay, it's not that I don't like DC. I'm just not a
DC because
DC makes bad movies. DC makes bad movies.
See what I
now
mean,
Marvel, y'all pissing me off because y'all starting to make bad movies too. I need y'all to get it together. I don't know what's happening, but I need y'all to get it together. But no, DC they don't make good movies. I love Batman. Every year I try to watch the Batman movie they put out every 2 years, and it's bad. The Incredible Hulk movies they put out are bad. Wait, no, that's Marvel. DC, I feel like DC, they tried to do something with Incredible Hulk or something. But no, like every time I've tried to watch a DC movie, it's just not been good. The Superman movies aren't good. The Superman versus Batman wasn't good. Like, I just can't get into DC movies.
Exactly, y'all should be complaining about the DC.
Okay, I do like, maybe DC, maybe y'all's thing needs to be like the woman character.
Because the woman characters are like good.
Because I do like Wonder Woman. DC made a good Wonder Woman movie. DC makes good Catwoman movies. Like, maybe y'all need to do more. Y'all need to do more the women villains and superheroes, because when y'all do the men,
it's just
it's a flop. Except Shazam. Shazam was good, but Shazam was also funny. But I actually really like Shazam, and that was a DC movie too. But yeah, those are the only DC movies I like: Catwoman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman. That's it. All the other DC movies suck. They can make a movie about Vixen.
Yeah, she was fine. I forgot what her powers were. Basically, she could do everything, and she connects well to like nature. And I thought that was really cool. And she can like imitate anything. Mm-hmm. Like she's fine.
Cracking me up.
She was fine.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do one more. Would you like to pick the one more?
The smash and have.
Yes.
Okay. Don't be mad at me when I say this. I know it's gonna come off crazy. So just don't look at me crazy.
Hear me out.
We doing characters. If this person was a human, let me just preface it.
I know who you're picking. I know who she picked from this list now. The fact that she said that, I know exactly what she's gonna say.
Yo, Nala from Lion King, that look she gave Simba.
I am screaming.
Yep, I would have, the way Simba acted, I would have acted the same way. It be that look. Y'all know what that look is. Y'all who know, y'all know what that look is. That look be doing it for me.
The look. Yes.
In her eyes.
Lauren really likes to, now Lauren is not touchy, but she's definitely a person that's like stared deeply in my eyes. That is definitely Lauren.
I like to be touchy if I like it like that. If I don't like it like that, don't touch me. Leave me alone. Because that's going to irritate me.
Yes.
But if I actually like you, I'm like, okay, I like your little hugs and you.
Right.
But yes, her looks, her eyes. Yeah. I'm a face person. I'm sorry.
That is also true. You're a big face person. For Lauren, if y'all trying to date Lauren, your face card cannot decline. At all.
Because if I'm gonna like looking at you. I'm gonna like looking at you.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I love me a good face. Whole face.
Well, this is a semi-family friendly show, so she can't say what she really want to say. Yeah. But see,
you're welcome.
It's time to go now, y'all. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Everybody, I was having a good time.
It's time. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this lighthearted episode we did today, and I just want to encourage everybody to really just take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, really like check up. I know there's this saying on like check up on your strong friends or check up on your friends that claim that they don't really need anything or they don't talk about anything that they're going through. Like, just really show kindness to people, because that, I feel like that is lacking right now in general. It's just kindness. So I really encourage people not only to show kindness through this holiday season, but year round.
Yeah. For sure.
Any advice to the viewers? About the listeners? Just about anything.
Okay, I know some of y'all don't like chicken. I'm playing. I mean, dude, yes. Yeah, I would just say, just be honest with yourself first and foremost, because that's where it starts.
Yes.
And prioritize your health, your mental health. And
Yes.
if you see it starting to decline, take the appropriate steps.
Take a walk.
However that is for you.
Yes.
Healthy steps. Let me put that in there.
Healthy
Don't
steps.
be trying to
Do something crazy.
Yes. So, yeah, just
Sunlight is good. Exercise is also good for your mental health. That's something Devin always reminds me of, because I get into these like episodes where I get really depressed sometimes. But something he always tells me is like, move your body like exercise. That does help. It's not like the solution, but doing things that help you feel safe and just kind of ground you, it really does help with your mental state too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So,
Do you know what time is it?
It's 4:57.
4:57.
Yep.
Oh.
all right, y'all. On that note, we're gonna see y'all next week.
Bye.